Are you ready to take your balance up a notch? These intermediate exercises will build strength and stability. Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm a physical therapist, and I'm here to guide you through this next level of exercises. The first exercise we're doing today is heel raises. We're going up on our toes, holding just for a second, and coming back down with good control. I'm holding my chair for some support. If you need extra support, feel free to get a sturdy chair of your own or hold the countertop. Building strength in our calf muscles is important because as we push up, those are the muscles that are working. And if we want to walk with good control, these are key. The next exercise today is stepping over sideways. I've got a small towel folded on the floor and I'm just stepping over and back. When I step, I have to make sure that I take a big enough step that I clear the towel. And on the way back, it's the same thing. We just have to make sure we lift up our feet and take a big step. This is important because it strengthens the muscles in the side of our legs, and it also helps us get used to picking up our feet. I also like this exercise because we're changing directions, and that's important for higher level balance activities. This is going to work us in a more dynamic way. We don't want just good static balance, although that is important. We also want to have good dynamic balance. The next exercise we're doing is a sit to stand with a hover. Now, I'm not actually sitting down all the way. I'm just getting where I feel the chair underneath me a little bit, hover for a few seconds, and come back up. This is going to be a little bit more challenging than just a typical sit to stand or midi squat because we're holding that position to build the strength in the quads. This exercise is important because we want to be able to get up off of any chair or seat that we come across. Now, if you can't do 10 of these, that's okay. You just do the amount that you can, resting as much as you need to. As you're doing these, you might get a little bit of fatigue in those muscles, and if you need to, you can just sit right back down. The next exercise is stepping over an obstacle with both feet and then stepping back with both feet. You want to make sure that you take a big enough step that you're clearing the obstacle, whatever it is that you have. I just have a small towel on the floor. And for this one, you could maybe do about 5 on each foot. The reason I like this one so much is because you're not only shifting your weight, but you're changing directions. Again, this will help that dynamic balance that I talked about earlier, because that's really important as you do some higher level activities. I've got my chair in front of me for a little bit of support, but you could also be near a countertop if you needed to. The next exercise we're going to try is standing on one leg. So what I'm going to do is just shift my weight over onto my right leg and hold that position. And when I'm ready, I'm going to try to let go. If that seems a little bit easy for you, you can go ahead and cross your arms. Or if it's a little bit harder for you, you can put your arms out to the side. Again, you can hold this between 10 and 20 seconds if you're able. If you're not able to, just keep practicing doing it as long as you can. So now we're switching over to the left leg. I've got a slight bend in the leg that I'm standing on, and I'm just going to see if I can cross my arms and stand for a period of time. Now, I've had patients over the years say, Kathy, I'm never just standing on one leg. Why would I do that? The reason this exercise is important, and I'm switching back over to the right, is because if you're doing an activity like stepping over a curb or going up and down the stairs, for that moment, you're standing on one leg, and it's really important to have good control as you're doing that. And for these, you can practice about 3 to 5 on each side. For the next exercise, I'm going to be stepping up on the cushion. So what I've done is I put a small towel over the top so that I don't get it dirty with my shoes. Just be careful if you're on a wood floor like this, it could get slippery. Just make sure you could put some non-skid runners underneath if you wanted to, or something like that. So I'm just stepping up and back down. I like this exercise because it works your proprioception. In your body, you've got sensors that kind of tell you where you are in space. And as you challenge them, they get a little bit faster, connecting to the brain and giving your brain the information it needs to help keep you balanced. I like this one. I call this one the going in a backyard barbecue because when you go in a backyard, sometimes the ground is uneven. Maybe you're walking up in a park across some grass, something like that. So that's why this exercise is important. And now I'm just going to switch over to the other side so that we work both legs evenly. And I'm just stepping up with my right and then back down with my right. You can see that even I'm a little bit wobbly on this. When you go slow on these exercises, you get more control, and that's exactly what we want. Now that you've worked on your balance, if you want to strengthen your legs, watch this video next.